Yo, Nioh 3 is drawing closer to its release date, with Team Ninja bringing the next chapter of its dark samurai action RPG to our shelves early part of 2026. Now, if you're wondering which edition makes the most sense or whether to pre-order at all, here's a full breakdown of every version, bonuses, pricing, and value. But before we dive into the edition, when is the game out and what is the game on? The game will be released come the 6th of February 2026. Digital stores have listed this for a midnight release, so definitely expect midnight availability depending on region. The platforms that the game will be coming to is the PlayStation 5 and not forgetting PC via Steam. There will also be a demo available on the 29th of January 2026. The demo progress carries over to the full game, and there is a completion reward where you will get access to the Twin Snake helmet if you do complete the demo. Moving into the editions, and first up we've got Nioh 3 Standard Edition. The UK price for the digital version is £64.99, or the US version digitally is $69.99. This game will also be available physically as well, so the physical standard edition is currently listed at £52.99 over on Amazon, so definitely worth shopping around to see if you can get it slightly cheaper than the official RRP. Included in the standard edition is the full base game, and you also get access to the pre-order bonus if you do decide to pre-order the game, which I think might be digital only. The pre-order bonus is the Hellfire equipment set, which includes the Hellfire warrior armor and the Hellfire ninja attire, and you also get access to the Scampus Furball Netsuki charm. Also, another added bonus is the early purchase bonus, which is for all editions. This is available if you buy the game by the 19th of February 2026, and you will get access to the Hellfrost equipment set, which includes the Hellfrost warrior armor and the Hellfrost ninja attire. Who is this edition for? I personally feel like this edition is definitely for newcomers to the Nioh series, or players unsure if they'll commit long term, or also anyone who just wants the core experience without the DLC plans. This is definitely the safest and most sensible option for most players, especially if you're jumping into Nioh for the first time or plan to wait on DLC reviews. Next on the list is the Nioh 3 Steelbook Launch Edition, which is physical only. This is currently listed at £64.99 or $69.99, and this edition includes the base game, the Steelbook case, and the bonus DLC, which basically includes the Lucky Tanuki Netsuki charm and the Kusanagi Netsuki charm. This edition is effectively a collector's light option, same price as standard, but with a steelbook and charms included. Now, who is this edition for? I will say that this is definitely for physical collectors or fans who want a steelbook without paying extra, and also players who like small cosmetic bonuses. To me, this is an easy recommendation if you are buying physical anyway, as it is the same price as the digital standard edition. You also get extra items. To me, there's definitely no downside with this edition. Next on the list, we've got Nioh 3 Digital Deluxe Edition, which is currently priced at £94.99 or $99.99. Now, this includes the base game. You also get access to a season pass, which includes new stories, new enemies and yokai, and you also get new bosses and equipment. There's also the season pass bonus, which includes a Netsuki charm, and you also get the Digital Deluxe bonuses, which is the Infernal Weapon set, which basically includes 14 weapon types, and you get the Kodama Netsuki charm as well. In terms of the DLC release window, DLC 1 is set to drop by September 2026, and DLC 2 is set to drop by February 2027. Now, who is the Digital Deluxe Edition for? I will say that this is definitely geared towards long-term Nioh fans, players who know they'll play all the DLC, and anyone who prefers buying content up front. For me, I feel like this is only worth it if you're confident you'll stick with Nioh 3 for the long haul. Otherwise, history suggests the season pass will likely be discounted later. Before we answer the all-important about which edition you should actually buy, is Nioh 3 worth pre-ordering? I would say objectively, there's no urgency. Bonuses are cosmetic and gear-based. There is no early access, and there's no exclusive story content locked behind pre-order. If you're a die-hard fan of the Nioh series, then pre-ordering is definitely fine. If not, waiting for reviews or discounts is probably the smarter play. So long story short, I will say pre-order if you know you'll play near launch, or you want the Hellfire and and Hellfrost armor sets, or you plan to try the January demo and carry progress forward. I would say wait if you still have such a large backlog of different games to get through, or you're unsure how much time you'll realistically have, or you prefer buying DLC later as a bundle. $1 million question, which edition is worth buying? I will say in terms of best value for most players, the standard edition is the standout edition for me, especially if you can find physical discounted. You'll get the full main experience of the game. You also get the early purchase armor if you do buy the game before the 19th of February, and you also avoid paying extra for DLC you may not reach for months. In terms of the best edition for dedicated fans, I will probably say that the Digital Deluxe edition certainly stands out in this category. Worth it if you know you'll play the DLC and want everything locked in early. Definitely the edition to consider in that instance will certainly be the Digital Deluxe. For those of you looking for the best physical bonus, I will say that the Steelbook Launch Edition is certainly a standard edition as well. Same price as the Digital Standard Edition, but nicer shelf presence and extra charm. So certainly worth a consideration if you do want that bonus for the physical side of the fence. Which edition am I personally going to be going for? For now, I'm going with the Standard Edition. I've got a massive, huge backlog, as I keep saying in most of these videos, and while I'm genuinely excited for Nioh 3, I know I won't immediately make use of the Season Pass content. From my personal perspective, this feels like a game I will enjoy at my own pace, and if the DLC lands well, I can always upgrade later. That said, on the surface, this looks like a very strong early 2026 release, and the demo should make that decision even easier. On the surface, to me, Nioh 3 builds on everything fans loved about Nioh 2 while introducing major new ideas. You've got the open field level design with exploration focused combat. You also got the instant style switching between samurai where you can deflect, martial arts power based combat all thrown in there, and you also have the ninja as the instant style switching with the agility, aerial movement and ninjutsu techniques. Classic Nioh difficulty is definitely also included here, where it's layered build crafting and deep customizations. For me, early previews suggest that this is definitely a smart evolution, not a full reinventation, but that's certainly something that has really intrigued me, so definitely a game that I'm looking forward to grabbing on day one. Anyway peeps, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below as to whether you will be grabbing this game come day one, which edition stands out to you the most, and is this a game that you will be grabbing, or will you potentially just wait for the reviews to come out to see if it's worth your time? As always, if you did enjoy this very quick urban gameplay video, be sure to hit the like button, do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so before, and until next video, we definitely say peace out.
They come!